अस्सलाम वालेकुम जनाब, कैसे हैं किबला? खैरियत है? सेहत ठीक जनाब? अस्सलाम बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत शुक्रिया।
The one you used last night. This used to be real fox fur, used to be, not anymore. And the javelin that he wears underneath. And then he has sleeves, which he wears. There's a picture over there with the mayor wearing his robes. You want to pick the picture up and bring it so everybody can see? Yeah? Sure. And the chain is held on with the ribbons. Holding on to the side. The pillars in there are false. These are the real ones holding the motto.
What was the year?
1873.
You get that?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ما كان على النبي من حرج فيما فرض سنة الله في الذين
It gives me enormous pleasure this afternoon, not just as a member of the council, but representing the Christian churches across Bolton, to share this event with you. It's a wonderful example of the things to which you refer, Mr. Mayor, in terms of the multicultural nature, but the cohabitation and the working together of all the public people who live in Bolton. And it's always a great pleasure to see us being able to come together in this manner to share in what we have in common. And what we have in common is that desire for cohesion, for communities to work together, to live together and be part of this great town of Bolton and the United Kingdom. You refer, Mr. Mayor, quite rightly to the terrorist attacks at the weekend, and that brings home to us why it is so important that we do what we can to ensure that community, cohesion, working together exists, so that we can show by our example that man can live with man, that we can live together as a single people, cohabiting, living together, working together, sharing those things that we value.
Holding in the Middle East, we can only hope that peace is established as quickly as possible. And lastly, I want to mention one name, Dr. Miran, who kept reminding me to book Peace Hub visit in the town hall. I thank Dr. Miran and Peace Hub to be here today. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the remainder of this evening. And once again, thank you for attending. Everything.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Peace Hub, distinguished guests, friends, welcome to this beautiful building And I want to start off by first of all thanking Mr. Mayor yourself for organising the first Milad Sharif in Bolton Town Hall. It's a great honour to be here. B-Sub, I'm sure you will be aware that Muslim community started settling in Bolton in the 60s. It faced huge challenges, both social, political and economic challenges. In terms of economic challenges, this community very quickly got to grips of those challenges and contributed hugely to the economic development of this great town. And where we are today in Bolton as a town, that wouldn't have been possible without the contribution of our elders to the textile and other industries in this town. And never in their wildest imaginations did they ever think that one day their children will be the mayors, will be part of the leadership of this town. And that has happened not by accident, that has happened by working very hard and by working very closely with colleagues that you see here. So we've got Councillor Bonfort here.
I want to thank you for hosting us here today, for inviting us to this wonderful place and informing us of the rich history of this town, but this whole region. Remember our grandparents and great-grandparents who were the pioneers in their visits of migration, and little did they know that their children and grandchildren would be holding esteemed positions in civil society today. We thank God for the opportunities that He's given to us, and we also echo the words of the Lord Mayor and the esteemed councillor in ensuring that it is an interest for all of us, following whichever personality of religion or non-religion that we follow. All religions that came to deliver the message of peace to God's community, to God's family on earth, to make sure that we, in having been created by Him, we serve Him by serving His family on earth. It's interesting that whilst we were visiting the Lord Mayor's chamber, your symbol of this place is the elephant. The first symbol of this building many hundreds of years ago.
I thank Lord Mayor Ayub Sahab for hosting us today. It's a pleasure to be here, alhamdulillah. And the work he's doing for the community, mashallah. May Allah Kareem help him in his all great work he's doing. Alhamdulillah, today we are gathered here in the blessed month of the birth of Sayyidina Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And as the Deputy Lord Mayor mentioned, that this is the first gathering of the celebration of the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam at this place. The maqasid, the basis, the reason of the arrival of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, which Rasulullah ﷺ mentioned themselves in hadith in their saying, is that Rasulullah ﷺ said that I came here to teach you the best character, the great character and the best gesture. So Rasulullah ﷺ said that I came here to teach you the best characters for the people. Someone asked Rasulullah ﷺ, whenever we celebrate the birth of Rasulullah ﷺ, or whenever we do the dhikr, whenever we remember Rasulullah ﷺ, it's necessary that we should learn that what are their teachings, and we should adopt, a Muslim especially, should adopt the teachings of Muhammad Rasulullah ﷺ. So one companion asked Muhammad Rasulullah ﷺ that, who is the best human being? How can I be a best human being? How can I be a best person, good human being? Now this time, answer. Rasulullah didn't answer that you will be a best human being when you will read salah, you will be the best human being when you will fast. Of course, that are the things which are necessary for a Muslim to follow. But on the question that how can I be a best human being, a good human being, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied that you will be a best human being when your neighbor will say that you are a good human being. When your neighbor will say you good, then you will be a good human being. Now your neighbor will not only say you good by your turban or by your parents, or your neighbor will not only say you good by you going masjid to the mosque 5 times a day. Your neighbor will be saying you good when you will be a peaceful civic citizen. Your neighbor will say you a good human being when you will be a safekeeper of his rights and his respect and his dignity. Your neighbor will say you a good human being when you will be useful and civic citizen. So the follower of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's necessary for him to be a good human being and keep a good gesture with everyone, whether he is a Muslim or whether he is a non-Muslim. The teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and teachings of course all religions, the base is to respect humanity. To respect humanity, the basic message is to respect humanity. Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is sitting, and the funeral of a Jewish is
cohesion के हवाले से आप क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे?
कि ये है यूनिक अपॉर्चुनिटी हमारे बोल्टन टाउन हॉल में आज हुई कि सेलिब्रेशन ईद उल मिलादुन नबी मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के सदक़े में हमने ये पेश किया है हमारे मेयर से तरफ से और हमारी कम्युनिटी बोल्टन की तरफ से कि हम थैंक यू कहते हैं कि हमारी कम्युनिटी डाइवर्स है, हम यहाँ रहते हैं, कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं सोसाइटी को और एक कथे हम पीस एंड हार्मनी के साथ रहते हैं। और मैं वेलकम करती हूँ कि बोल्टन इंक्लूसिविटी है और हमने आज कल इस्लामोफोबिया का मोशन पास किया था कि हम we belong to this community of Bolton, we're proud to be Boltonians and we welcome you with open hands.
Obviously, we're very proud in Bolton that we've got a very diverse population. It has grown culturally different over the years, but we've had several hundred years of immigrants coming into Bolton, and I hope always they have been made welcome and part of a multicultural society in which we work and live together, recognising our differences, but also recognising those things which bring us together, and that is the community, the mutual cooperation, and the support and respect for each and every one of our religions, societies and cultures.
बोल्टन कम्युनिटी कोहेजन के हवाले से जी आज यहाँ ये फंक्शन मुनक्कद किया गया जिसमें तमाम मज़ाहिब के जो लोग हैं उनको यहाँ मदऊ किया गया था और यहाँ पे मुख्तलिफ़ मज़ाहिब के जो काउंसलर थे जो हैं वो भी यहाँ शामिल थे और लोग भी शामिल थे। तो ये एक मैसेज दिया गया है आज के जो बोल्टन है वो सारी कम्युनिटी एक है, वो इकट्ठे पीस के साथ यहाँ रहना चाहते हैं। शुक्रिया।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आज ये जो तकरीब हमने मुनक्कद की थी जी, ये हमारे बोल्टन के अंदर जो हमारे मुख्तलिफ़ कम्युनिटीज़ रहती हैं उनके कोहेजन के बारे में थी कि हम यहाँ हमारे हिंदू कम्युनिटी है, मुसलमान हैं, ईसाई हैं, यहूदी हैं और सबको इकट्ठे मिला के चलना हमारे टाउन का ये सबसे ज़्यादा जो खुशी की बात है। हमेशा यही इस टाउन में जो अच्छी बात यही रही है कि हम बहुत सब इकट्ठे होकर काम करते हैं, चाहे वो चर्च हो, कैथीड्रल हो या मस्जिद हो, मंदिर हो, सब भी जगह हम तमाम कम्युनिटी जो है लीडर भी हमारे ऑफिसर्स लीडर्स और तमाम लोग जो है मिल जुल के काम करते हैं। तो अल्लाह ताला के फजल करम से यहाँ बोल्टन के अंदर बहुत ही पुरअमन पीसफुल माहौल है। इसकी ज़्यादा थैंक यू।
बरतानिया में बसने वाले मुसलमानों के लिए आप क्या पैगाम देना चाहते हैं?
यकीनन जहाँ भी हमारा जाना होता है, मिलाद मुस्तफ़ा अलैहिस्सलाम का महीना है, उन महफिल में कसरत के साथ नौजवान शरीक होते हैं। उनके लिए यही पैगाम है कि जब हम रसूलुल्लाह अलैहिस्सलाम को मानते हैं तो रसूलुल्लाह अलैहिस्सलाम की भी मानना ज़रूरी है। उसके लिए रसूलुल्लाह अलैहिस्सलाम की अगर सीरत तैयबा पढ़ें तो यहाँ पर रहने वाले मुसलमानों के लिए अहम तरीन पैगाम यह है कि आपको यहाँ पर इस्लाम का एम्बेसडर बन के रहना चाहिए, अपने जेस्चर को अच्छा रखना चाहिए, अपने करैक्टर को अच्छा रखना चाहिए। नॉन मुस्लिम्स के साथ भी आपको अच्छे रवैये, अच्छे जेस्चर और बहुत ही अच्छे अखलाक से रहना चाहिए। यहाँ पर आपको क्राइम से दूर रहना चाहिए। यहाँ पर आपको हर ہر قسم کی برائی سے دور رہ کے ایک پیسفل سوک سٹیزن بن کے رہنا چاہیے تاکہ لوگ آپ کی زندگی کو دیکھیں اور آپ سے پوچھیں کہ آپ نے اتنا اچھا کریکٹر، اتنا اچھا جیسچر، اتنی مورل ویلیوز اور ہر ایک کے ساتھ حسن اخلاق کا یہ اعلیٰ ترین درس کہاں سے لیا، تو پھر آپ فخر سے بتا سکیں کہ یہ درس مجھے میرے دین اسلام اور میرے نبی محمد رسول اللہ علیہ الصلوۃ والسلام کی زندگی سے ملا ہے. اس طرح آپ اسلام کی اور اپنے دین کی، اپنے مذہب کی اچھی امیج بلڈنگ کے لیے کردار ادا کر سکتے ہیں.
آج جی بولٹن ٹاؤن ہال میں کمیونٹی کوہیژن کے حوالے سے ایک بہت اچھا سیمینار یہاں پہ آرگنائز کیا گیا. اس میں کمیونٹی کوہیژن کی امپورٹنس اور بولٹن میں مسلم کمیونٹی کی دوسری کمیونٹیز کے ساتھ ہم آہنگی کے بارے میں انتہائی مفید بات چیت ہوئی. اور میں سمجھتا ہوں کہ اس طرح کے ایونٹس ہمیں آرگنائز کرنے چاہیے. اس سے کمیونٹیز کی باہمی ہم آہنگی بڑھتی ہے اور ہماری کمیونٹی کے لیے اچھے مواقع پیدا ہوتے ہیں.
Subscribe and keep watching ABN News International.